So, Alice, what other experiences have you had in your past that would help you prepare for and gain experience with these types of commission works?
Okay. Um, One experience that I, hadn't particularly, anticipated having was during my years in Alaska. Um, Roger and I did public art projects, and we did some major public art projects, primarily for schools and that sort of thing. And it was wonderful because I got to work, at least for me, on a very large scale. And I learned a lot about how to integrate the work or the ideas that we were doing into the site or the building or the room space. So I think that was a very, important thing. And learning how to go through all of the process involved, from beginning to end with contracts and, that sort of thing. And of course up there, learning to deal with the insurance and so on and so forth. But that was a very important experience for me. We did a lot, or I did a number of trips to actually go and work with the school children and take pictures of them and all their various activities that might apply to whatever the public art piece we were doing. That is very different than doing my personal work. It's more about a theme that is established by the institution. And for example, one of the themes for one of my favorite murals was actually in Anchorage. And we did a 60-foot tile mural, and this was the school in Anchorage that had the most diversified ethnicity of any school, I think, in the whole state, really. And so the first thing that I did was I went to one of their festival days, and they had all the children come to the festival in the outfits that they would wear back in the culture of their country. And I mean, there were students from Africa, students from the Philippines, all the Native American groups came in, their various costumes, cultural costumes, just, from all over the place. So I took all these pictures all day long of all these kids and then pulled those images out, to include in the mural with a special focus on the Native children. And so there was a lot of work in that end of it. And then, actually, you helped with that mural, come to think of it. I almost forgot about that. That was one of my favorite projects.